Hi, I am Nadia Lutz, and I'm here to talk to you about exosomes. I had posted talking about exosomes. These exosomes are the first FDA-approved exosomes. These are the frequency of them. So I went ahead and purchased some, and I copied it on my Rife machine. And they also have an actual drop of the exosomes in here. Exosomes help with cellular repair. It allows the body to kind of heal itself, and it helps with DNA repair, a bunch of different things. There are so many different studies on exosomes. You can go ahead and look it up under PubMed. These particular exosomes were taken from a neonatal umbilical cord, and the family is very holistic, doesn't believe in I should say it's natural practices, the families where the exosomes came from. They have not gotten any vaccines. They eat organic, grass-fed, so they're very clean. And I'm going to show you how I use them with the AO scan. You can use them in a bunch of different ways. If you have pain, if say my shoulder was painful, I could literally just tape them on my shoulder, and you would see the difference. Now, if it's been going on for a long time, it may take a long time. If you have a headache, you could put it right on your temple, and it really does just diminish everything. Someone with neurodegenerative diseases put, I think, 2 or 4, I can't remember how many, and Velcroed them to the top of a hat and wore them as a hat. Myself, I just kind of tuck them right into my camisole or my bra, and I have them here. If I'm going to be really active, then I tape them so they don't fall out. So I take the exosomes, the original exosomes, and I copied them for 24 hours on a Rife machine, not the AO scan. And when I send these out, they also are going to have crystal chips, and that will help to hold the frequency longer. And they'll also have 20% alcohol as well. Both of those things will help to hold it. So the way I use it with the AO scan, in addition to just putting it on my body, you can go down to Cepheid, and you can click this imprint button right here. Now, whatever you put on this bottom screen, it'll take the frequency of that, and it will put it into whatever is at the top, right? So you could simply take your exosomes and hold it up to your screen on the bottom portion and put your water on top, and then you have frequency exosome water, right? That's one example. If you have pellets, you could hold exosomes in the bottom and put pellets on the top, and then you have a homeopathic remedy, right? You could take a tincture out of it. So if you have some sort of tincture, if you want to put it into essential oils, hold it at the bottom, take it up to the top, right? So these are frequency based. You want to make sure that you're not erasing this, right? Because usually when we imprint something, the first thing we do is we erase it. So we hold something up to the screen. I'll use my ring as an example. I'm going to hold my ring up to the screen. I'm going to press start. It's going to take all of the frequencies out of my ring. So if you had a fight with someone or, bad feelings, it's just taking those away, right? So now I can go ahead and print exosomes into my ring, right? So I'm going to hold this at the bottom, hold this at the top, and I'm going to press start. So right now I am imprinting exosomes into my ring that I'll be wearing. I could do it on all my jewelry. You could do it on your glasses. You could do it into eye drops, right? I oftentimes make eye drops with these different homeopathic remedies. So the way I do that is you could either make your own. You can Google like an eye solution remedy to make on your own, or you could go to the store and buy homeopathic drops and put them in a glass jar and go ahead and imprint the exosomes in it, imprint any type of homeopathic remedies that you want. So if you go here in let me go back. You click on this button to go back, and then you click on Cepheid. You click on homeopathics. You click on buy symptoms, right? So we could come down here. Let's stick with eyes. Let's say I'll come down to eyes. Let's say I had eye pain. So I'm going to click on eye pain. We could now take this, and I could click simultaneous, and I could scan all of those frequencies into my remedy, my homeopathic remedy. I'm just going to stop this for now. And then I could go back. I could click on Cepheid. I could click on imprint, and I already have my homeopathics in here. I could then take my exosomes and put them in on top. And then I have a nice little homeopathic remedy for my eyes. It's kind of endless. If you want to put it into arthritis cream, same concept. Essential oils, same concept. Epsom salt bath. You could either take a cup of water and put them in there and then dump it in the Epsom salt bath. You could imprint it into the Epsom salt. It's really endless what you can do with them once you have them. Now, it is going to come in a bag that will have some tape around the bag so that you can keep it in there and it will be protected. When you are going to go through an x-ray machine, say at the airport or something like that, you would want to either wrap it in foil or keep it in that same bag. Actually do both just as a double protection. Another thing you can do is if we go back to Cephi, let's say we wanted to play a playlist. We were in acute pain, right? We could simply get this playlist started and take the exosomes and literally just place it on the panel right here with the words, and it will magnify the results with exosomes going to whoever's at the top, right? Okay, another thing we can do, so you could do that with all frequencies. Let's just say I didn't want a playlist. I wanted to come down here and I wanted to go to Cephi and I wanted to do quantum frequency. Let's stick with eyes. So we'll go down to eyes. And let's just say it's infected this time, right? I could click eye infected, put it right here, put the exosomes right on top of the fractal image, and I could play the frequency. It's going to magnify the results to your eyes, having the exosomes right on there. Okay. So you can do this with all of the frequencies. So it's pretty amazing. Another thing you can do, it's a little bit more advanced, but if I click on the name up here and I put in spaces and objects, I could add my exosome bottle as a space and object, right? So if I were doing this, I would actually take a Sharpie pen or take a label, and I would have a number on this. Okay, so let's just say I have a label on here, or it's labeled 111. So I would do exosome 111, neonatal exosomes. You can put whatever you want in here for cellular repair, sending to exosome bottle 111. I would then take a photo of my bottle. I would upload that photo and I would save. Okay. So now when I go in to run my frequencies, actually, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go and show you just going into quantum frequency. Go back down to eyes. Instead of having the name of the person here, you can actually run it to exosome 111. You could do 2-minute frequency, put this right on top of the fractal image, and it's going to take that and put it in, and it's going to magnify it into the client by sending the frequency to the bottle's on the fractal image. So there's so many different ways that you can use these exosomes. It's a little mind-boggling, but I just wanted to give you some ideas of how you can use them. All right, thank you.